Other than these first two picks, what was the Niners' best pick in your opinion? Give some love to someone else.
We're all going to say the same person.
Then let's
Every
not.
single one of us.
CJ West.
Yeah, we would all say that.
CJ.
Yeah.
CJ West is my pick. I
Best
love
value.
the pick.
Best
Best
value.
value. It's exactly what we need. It directly goes to a need with us being able to have a nose and a shade that actually, to his credit, beats up centers, which I love his demeanor. This is a kid that came out of Toledo and played and was the tip of the spear of a defense that pretty much they took everybody by storm this year, Indiana's defense. I think that he's really kind of the evolved version of what DJ Jones would aspired to. DJ Jones didn't have this much ability first coming in. I think that CJ West is a little bit more developed than what DJ Jones was first coming in, especially with DJ Jones being able to rely on his pad level, stay low, even from being a lower player. I just know that one of the biggest things that Coach Kasarik would always push into DJ is like, yo, keep your feet moving. Do not stop moving your feet. That's something that CJ West already has in spades. I love the pick. And that was the pick that made me look back at Alfred Collins and say, okay, I get it. I understand. That was the pick that made me okay with Alfred Collins.
Like they went all in with a certain thing in mind.
Yeah. I got it now. When I put it on, I said, Alfred Collins does not look so bad now next to what they're trying to do. And really, if you think about it, more of the same where they got Nick Martin, they picked up Upton, they picked up Alfred Mikael Williams. So I envision this team to be like blitz by committee. It's not just going to be one guy that you depend on week in and week out.
I agree.
All right.
Well, I was just going to say, like, we all are going to say CJ West, and I know that you said take the first two. Okay, well, that's fine. We were, and I knew we were, but I'll take this opportunity real quick. I know you said not the first two guys, but I do want to circle back around on Mikael Williams because I still do sense that a lot of 49er fans really think this was not the right pick at 11. And I know that I just said I would take Walter Nolan, but if Walter Nolan was my 10, Mikael Williams was my 9.9. Like, it was that close for me. I was totally fine with it. Mikael Williams, to me, the reason he was the right pick is because, Ryan, you talked about a floor. I think his floor is really high because at the very least, he's instantly the best edge setter that the 49ers have had in the Shanahan-Lynch era, and I don't think it's particularly close. Then you add in the fact that as a young player, they can manufacture pass rush by kicking him inside during third down. I think he's going to win those matchups against guards. So I look at that, and then I look at what the 49ers have truly needed over the last couple of years, which is that run defense. He allows all of that to start. And so when you pair everything together that they did, the 49ers are going to put a lot of teams in third and long because of Mikael Williams, because of Alfred Collins. And when you do that, no, you may not have the pure pass rushers, but what you can do now is you can send the fifth guy. You can send the Upton Stouts. You can send the Upton Stouts and the Nick Martins. You can send those guys on blitzes and do it freely, knowing that teams are going to have to get rid of the ball quickly and throw short of the sticks and not get their first downs anyway. So I like that the 49ers built this thing this way, and let's stop the run first. We'll manufacture pass rush. We'll do the simulated pressures or whatever we got to do on third down to get home. But first and foremost, as long as teams can't run on us, we're going to demoralize offenses by doing this. Constantly imagine the one way you can beat the Philadelphia Eagles is you put them in third and long constant situations and make Jalen Hurts beat you. And the 49ers now have a recipe to do that long term. This isn't just about 2025. This is about many years to come. The Philadelphia Eagles are not going anywhere. They're going to continue to draft well. They're going to continue to build a really good roster. So how do you beat teams like that? You have to put their quarterbacks in situations they don't want to be in. And the 49ers are building towards that long term, which makes them a nightmare matchup potentially for many years to come with a team like the Philadelphia Eagles. So
PrizePicks is sponsoring the Cohn Zone this year. PrizePicks is the leader in daily fantasy and the best place to win cash while watching sports. And the best part about the app is it's really easy to use. To create a lineup, all you have to do is pick more or less on a few players' stats. I'm a Niners guy. So when I'm doing prize picks, I'm looking, the last couple of years, I'm looking at Deebo Samuel because I know Deebo Samuel better than Deebo Samuel knows Deebo Samuel. So if it's like drops, I'm taking more. Or if it's like punches thrown towards his long snapper on the sideline during the fourth quarter of a game, the 49ers will go on to win. I'm smashing more because I know the 49ers and I'm a prize picks guy. Now, maybe they didn't have those exact plays, but they have so many plays that'll make your head spin. And you can play prize picks in over 40 states, including California and Texas. Best part about it is the new user offer. Prize picks will give you $50 when you play your first $5 lineup. So win or lose, you'll get $50 just for playing. That sounds like a win to me. Use promo code Cohn, COHN, to claim your $50 today. Tell them Grant sent you.
I mean, CJ West was definitely my guy. I do like Stout, though. Stout is an interesting guy. I mean, he's small on the smaller side, but he got 22 reps of 225 at 188 pound as a 188 pound man. 22 reps.
Impressive.
That's hella impressive, man. That's really good. He's strong. I like it. From everything you've seen, everything I've read about him, tremendous work ethic, wants to be a dude. Demo already loving his attitude. That call that he had with when he was drafted was like brought out the fan in me again. Sometimes you get jaded covering the team for so long, but that call of when they drafted him, just his energy, I think he's going to fit in well, and he might end up being the starting nickel on this team. So I think if he ends up starting, it was a great pick, especially where they got him. So I'm excited about him.
I like that pick a lot too.
I've got a guy who is my
No, hold on. It's my turn. You can't take all the good people. You guys have already taken 4 people. Hold on. Let me go, and then you go. Because then you're going to take all my guys. So let me do my guy, and then you do your guy. Because you've already done one guy.
All right,
I got to get one guy. I'll do one guy, and then you can go, and then I'll go, and then you can go, and then I'll go.
I just don't want you to take my guy.
No, I'm taking my guy. Nick Martin is my guy.
Okay, that's not my guy. That's not my guy.
Nick Martin. I feel like a lot of people feel the Niners traded like reached for Nick Martin, and that there were other like Chris Paul or other guys that they had been linked to. I like Nick Martin. I think he's got way more juice than any of the other linebackers that were available in round 3. The guy runs a 4.5. He's going to be, first of all, I think he's going to start week 1. I think he's going to be a week 1 starter, like Warner was. And I think, he might miss some tackles, but he's going to be the first guy to the action consistently. And other people are going to clean up. I think he's going to have a lot of like assists. I think he's going to be really good in coverage. He's got long arms. I think he's going to be everywhere. He's going to make the team look way faster. I think he's going to make a huge impact right away and justify the pick. I love that pick, Nick Martin. He's faster than Greenlaw.
I think it's Nick Warner, D. Winters, and Fred. Those are going to be your starting linebackers.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So, a lot of dudes.
My dark horse guy that I feel as though he's going to start is Maris Seagull.
That's my other guy.
That's my guy. Maris Seagull, free safety out of K-State.
Great pick.
We finally got a free safety. We have a guy that is not a heavy box safety or one of these dual guys where he's really just an undersized, strong safety. This guy is truly a free safety. All right, at 6 foot, 200 pounds. He runs a 4.37, and he plays at 4.3. This guy had 4 picks last season. He's a true center field safety. Another thing that I like about him is that he plays outside of his frame, strong, comes down, bangs in the paint, and also physically, he's more along the lines of Upton Stout, where he may not have like that physically imposing frame, but the numbers, 40-inch vert, okay? He's got over 20 reps on the bench as well. Like, this guy is somebody who I think is going to be able to truly step into that role that, quite frankly, we really haven't had a true free safety in about 4 seasons. So I really think that the road is wide open for him to be there, especially with Malik Mustafa going down. And we already know that Jair Brown is probably going to get pushed off into that other role. I'm being in a box guy, but Maris Seagull, I'm excited to see what he can do for us. We've been looking for this a player of his ability for quite some time.
I don't know if he'll start right away, but I think he'll end up being a starter. And like, look at all the success the Niners have had drafting around 5, especially DBs, Lenore, Hufanga, DJ Reed. I think this guy's could be in the next in line. I mean, his traits are round 1 traits: 4.37, 5'11", 40-inch vert. I believe he had 3 picks last year, and he's a really good run defender. Like, that's a hell of a 5th-round pick.
I think he's 26 reps on that 225, 26.
Yeah, 26. Yeah, sorry, Ryan. 26 reps at 5'11", 199. Like, that's somebody that's grown man strength. You don't get that overnight, or you don't get that going to a trainer for a couple of months before the combine. That's months, that's years of working. So I'm excited. I want to see what he does.